We're underway then in the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium. Vintage Kaizer Chiefs here, running onto the ball, forcing a save from Magesi.
Great pass, great turn from Norway, tried to create some space, couldn't find it, found Lelepo with the initial attempt, and another shot on target from Lelepo. See, they've got the numbers up front, do Kaizer Chiefs. A little fortuitous. The first block from Lelepo. Follow up. Some stealth defending here from Magesi.
Modi slips off one defender. Lelepo! Over the top. He's had chances.
He has indeed. And great work down this flank from Modi. Angle a little bit difficult for him. Lovely footwork from Modi, laid into the path of Lelepo. Here's the heavy touch. And tried to stay it on target and ballooned it. Another opportunity gone begging for Lelepo and Kaizer Chiefs.
We continue to play attacking football. Kaizer Chiefs, an opportunity! Finds the back of the net! Chiefs finally break the deadlock. It's taken half an hour, but they've been piling it on, and suddenly the back of the net beckons. Duba finds the back of the net for the first time this season.
Yeah, that tactical switch certainly playing in Kaizer Chiefs' favour there. It's Lelepo and plays it out wide. Today on the flank, Duba evades the first challenge from Mokoena. Goalkeeper thought he was going to get it across there. Brave enough. A little fortuitous, but he took the chance. Excellent drop of the shoulder and a finish to match. Kaizer Chiefs jubilant, and they take the lead, and one has to say deservedly so.
Yeah, absolutely, and don't forget, looking at that fan, that we have a Sibonisa and win competition as we normally do have in the Betway Premiership. Opportunity for Magesi, has missed by a smidgen. Great chance for Lutuli.
Yeah, ball play to Sivagnoni, the target, got the touch, and from a blind spot there, got the run on him.
That's an anxious moment, just for the touch. McCarthy looked as if he was just caught at half a yard behind the ball, and how important are those sort of goals in this context just before half-time? Maybe goal difference comes into play as far as positioning is concerned, but you've got to keep the ball first up, and here's an opportunity from Tredi Vandala. Still a chance! Oh, you've got to pull the trigger better than that, Mr. Lutuli. Great opportunity.
You see, that's when you just keep possession for the sake of keeping possession with no direction. So initially you could see this trouble coming here. Solomon's a little bit under pressure there, and Migard done extremely well alongside McCarthy to recover and soften the blow there. Great recovery from that defense of Kaizer Chiefs.
And Pirates and Stellenbosch FC into the top 8. Good ball by Solomons, needed a greater touch from Shabalala. You've got to put laces on that.
This is Solomons well picked out, a late run from Shabalala. Did not realize he had time. Excellent ball there from Solomons. There's not enough power behind that one. That says a lot. Nice and solid at the back, our Kaizer Chiefs.
Solomons. Nice little ping wide over here. Space in the middle. Trigger pulled by Gaston Serino.
Mfundo into the path. The two substitutes combining there. Just not a clean strike on that from Gaston Serino.
McCarthy looking adventurous. Serino. Modi holds off one defender. Good opportunity for Glody. They're not making the contact they want when they're in the correct zone, Kaizer Chiefs. We've had a couple of daft shots today.
Well, that was great build-up play there from the back to the middle. Modi picking out Lelepo once again. Just in his first touch, his head is down.
Captain Nacio Miguel, but still an opportunity to pull the trigger. Oh, that deflection could have been problematic for Bavuma. Lutuli. And the coach sees the potential.
It's having fun there, isn't it? Just trying to create a bit of space there. Would have been an ugly deflection. Well done from the substitute, Monyani.
And some slippery conditions. Monyani, or space on the edge of the penalty area. Another bite of the cherry. Goal for Kaizer Chiefs. And that is the insurance policy they've been searching for since half-time.
Is that game set match? That's the substitutes. That's effective. There's excellent combination play down this right-hand side. Attempt a little bit scuffed there, but the second time it's Mfundo Vilakazi, the substitute, finding the back of the net for Kaizer Chiefs, and some breathing space for the Amakosi.
And the first time they've scored more than one goal in a football match since the 24th of November when they hammered Orbit College 4-1. Unbelievable. Vilakazi scores for the second time this season after having scored in that Orbit College victory with Shaba's brace and a silver goal as well. And more pressure on Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, looks a little bit dejected there. To be fair, they never really threatened that much in the second half. So challenge. There you go. Nobody touched him. Just feeling in a bit of the midriff.
Yeah, I thought the ball had maybe ricocheted against him, but absolutely nothing whatsoever.
Nothing, no contact.
And Tsipa Moshiko is very, very uncomfortable. That's a huge matter of concern. Beg your pardon, Rapadu, who's down. Magesi player on a stretcher, getting the best medical care at the Moses Mabhida Stadium, getting a round of applause from the supporters. Good match. Coming on as a substitute. And he has been given oxygen. Obviously a respiratory issue of some sort. Konadzeo Muvango comes on for the fifth time as a substitute, the 19-year-old junior, who is much more of a left winger, comes on for Nyakala Rapadu. We do hope that all will be well with Nyakala Rapadu by the time we get to the end of the play that will still be permitted by referee Cedric Movali.
Kaizer Chiefs will just look to run the clock down here, keep possession. Goal, they look for the third.
Well, the right tactic, I suppose, in both cases. Away by Motia Matima. Six minutes added on, but obviously most of the concern around in Nyakala Rapadu. Suspected rib fracture. Vilakazi in the meantime gets past John McConey. Can't get past the namesake, Lechelonaholo. Lovely control of the ball as he backs it past Flavio de Silva. Yeah, there can only be one conclusion here today, and that's Kaizer Chiefs will not only have scored more goals in one match this year than they have in 2026, and as I said, from the 4th of November, talking about more than 5 months since they scored 2 goals. 5.5 months, it's incredible. Magesi, though, back to the drawing board. International break maybe coming at the wrong time for Kaizer Chiefs, but at the right time for Magesi FC, no doubt, and no doubt as well for Orbit College and Marumo and Chippa and Richards Bay FC, who we'll see in action tomorrow.
An opportunity to take stock for Magesi. Second half not as threatening as they were possibly in the first. Stats are evidence of that.
Maybe even a little reflection for Orlando Pirates, who play against the Rockets TX Galaxy tomorrow in Mpumalanga, which is not going to be an easy one. Mariba has fought hard today. He really has had a good match. The Kaizer Chiefs doing the business and finally grabbing that second goal. 50 minutes, 5-0 after scoring the first. Vilakazi in the right place at the right time. Took a double touch, but the second, the emphatic offering as De Silva will try and get the better of John Makoni. Not an easy task on any day. Nice ball in towards Vilakazi. Vilakazi again. Yep. I suppose you can afford it at this stage. The fans rise almost as one. 8 minutes of stoppage time played. And Vilakazi indulges himself.
The question will be why they take so long to get the crowd excited. That's what the question will be.
Boy.
You're playing for teams like Kaizer Chiefs, you need to have this so that the crowd can be on the side. Sometimes they don't encourage too much dribbling, but it is needed at times.
Gaston Serino dispossessed. Is there a consolation goal in the offing for the side based in the Limpopo province? Vilakazi will have a say about that, and there's a bit of space available if Munyani can find him, and does. Free kick Chiefs, no doubt about that. Foul from Siyabonga Ndlozi, who's come right across from his position on the right-hand fullback position.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy.
No.
The ref, that is a little bit overboard. A lot of trickery. Shifting defender a little bit, and he's enjoying it.
Time for expression in a game of football when it's just about won and done and dusted. And that's okay, you know. Getting up towards 10 minutes added on here by referee Cedric Movali. Touch for Konotseo Movango. Sifiso Lutuli, who had an opportunity to pull a goal back and nicely around the back of the defence, but Vilakazi there to pick up the pieces for Kaizer Chiefs. Inspired second half from the substitute, not only with a goal but his contribution on the right-hand side, and we've reached the 100-minute mark. Movango unchallenged. Vilakazi to defend. John Makoni. Suspected rib fracture for Nyakala Rapadu, and it's if it's a lower rib area, it's a pretty painful injury and it takes time to heal. Son of Fabian, Eden McCarthy. Ignacio Miguel Munyani. The ball bats off his teammate. Munyani into the face of Vilakazi. Still no final whistle. I know that chap. Sifiso Mbombo. Look at the big screen, sir. There's a wave. He knows he's up there.
Yeah, he's got a day off. Nice, isn't it? I'm sure he was on the golf course today.
And a growing talent amongst the greens and fairways. Nice ball from Movango, not enough to beat Munyani, and he's getting himself in a little pickle defensively, Kaizer Chiefs. Don't want to invite trouble here. Ball given away to John Makoni. Mariba. Kaizer Chiefs will move into 4th place on the table above Sekhukhune United. They'll score more goals in one single match in this encounter today than they've scored since the 4th of November last year, when they beat Auburn College by 4-1. And taste success with a goal in each half. Magesi back to the drawing board. They'll stay bottom of the table. They would have anyway, even with a victory. And lots of work to be done over the international break for Kaizer Chiefs. Some consolidate, a bigger partner for Magesi. Some consolidation maybe before Kaizer Chiefs. These two teams will meet each other a bit later on in the season. But Chiefs then, a point behind Amazulu, but still plenty to try and catch up to the top two in the Betway Premiership. It's been entertaining today, it's been purposeful from Magesi.
Indeed, and it's back-to-back wins for Kaizer Chiefs. Let's see, they move into 4th position. They'll take that confidence into the international break, and for Magesi, it's back to the drawing board. A decent first half, conceded a goal in both halves. Second half were tame in terms of creating opportunities, but an opportunity now for Alan Fries and his technical side to reflect and come back. A possible 27 points left for them, 9 games. Can they conjure up more than half of that and survive the relegation?
20 matches, 10 victories, 19 goals scored, a +7 goal difference, and 36 points for Kaizer Chiefs. Magesi beaten twice today, and yeah, it just wasn't his day. The first goal from Wandile Duba in the 32nd minute, and 8 minutes from full time. It was Vilakazi who grabbed the